Good morning, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday morning, May 13th. Looking at window traders' market profile of the ES and NQ. So two things I want to keep in front of you that's pretty important here as we're heading towards the halfway point in the month. As of now, the monthly high and the monthly low are not only in the overnight, but they're in the maintenance sessions. Now, I know a lot of people don't recognize those, but I think it's foolish not to. Right? If an all-time high is made in the maintenance session, I would certainly carry it forward, right? So the same for me, with monthly highs and lows. Not so much with weeklies, but certainly dailies. So right now, our maintenance high from last night is our monthly high. 76 and a quarter in ES, 996 in NQ. So we'll see at some point if they're taken out. Plus the monthly lows are in the maintenance. We have formed pretty much, as you can see, kind of a B shape, right? So the market, late in the day, we got a price probe, which I used in ES, but not in NQ, because NQ didn't get far enough away from K's high. ES, I felt, did. But we've pretty much formed a B shape. So a lot of longs, it seems, from the last 2.5 hours of the day, right? Liquidated in the overnight. So the overnight is what right now? It's 90-something% short. But again, I think I had put it in context and say probably half of that is just longs liquidating. Doesn't mean the market's not short in the overnight, but it's not 90% short. It's probably 50 because I think a lot of longs were getting out. You do have CPI coming out at 8:30, so that could obviously send the ALGOs into a tizzy. So keep that in mind. We are up on the weekly and dailies. The monthlies are balanced. You have large gaps below yesterday's lows on both the weekly and the daily for ES and NQ and even righty. So the bulls right now have been asserting control. The question is, can they continue it? New highs today, and ES would battle the trend day for March 3rd. Okay? In NQ's case, though, new highs, there's nothing until the monthly high of March 3rd. I don't have a trend day left. So, and above that, look at this. Nothing until February 27th high, all the way up at 381. So you start getting into a price vacuum in NQ if we are to take out yesterday's high and the overnight high. Remember, there's not a lot separating on the longer time frames to all-time highs. We went over that last night on the videos. As far as the game plan, again, it's early and a lot's going to change come 8:30. But I would keep an eye on K's high in ES and even NQ. If we open below it, the base of the price, right, the price probe is being rejected. If we were ever to get the overnight low, that would change things for me because then value would be from higher to overlapping to higher. NQ might even open with unchanged value. And then any push up against K's high would be a short if you were to get the overnight low. On the flip side, if we go and get the overnight highs, right? Then any pullback to K's high, is still probably a pretty good long. So again, very early. That's why you need to join this room. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to do these videos. I'm not getting many viewers. I put a lot of time and effort into these in the day, in the morning and night. So unless I start getting more of a viewing audience, I'm not so sure how much I will do them. So then you certainly have to join the room to figure out what CamelbackTrading.org is figuring to do. And then on the charts, I'll just show you the daily for now. Nice little hammer yesterday, just under 79 million, so above average volume, above the 200-day moving average, which for one day means nothing to me. Again, acceptance above that 200-day moving average, and we should see new all-time highs. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today. And we'll recap at 4 p.m.